In triangle ABC and PQR, this set of angles are equal. Which side of the triangle should be equal to BC of triangle ABC so that the two triangles are congruent? So we have been given that they are congruent, right? We just have to kind of map things. So for such a question, a diagram will always help. Actually, we need a diagram. It's not about help. We need a diagram. If not, it will be very confusing. So let me copy this off. See, the funda is simple. Fix one of the triangles. That is, label one of the triangles. We can't label the other one. The simple reason being, we don't know what is matching what. But yes, we can tell angle A is equal to angle Q. With this, we can map. Angle B is equal to angle R. With the information, we can map, but the first labeling has to happen randomly, and the second has to happen systematically. And this has to be P. So we have A is equal to Q, B is equal to R, and they're asking BC should be equal to what? It has to be equal to PR, as simple as that. Okay, that's it. So they want us the reasoning, so we'll just give the reasoning. So the reason, oh no, we have to tell the answer first. BC should be equal to PR for triangles to be congruent. Okay. Now the reasoning. Reasoning is kind of bit tricky to tell. To satisfy AS congruency. Okay. So this is a one word answer. The detail will be something like this. As angle A is equal to angle Q, angle B is equal to angle R, right? Angle C has to be equal to angle P, and on mapping BC should be equal to PR. So that is your answer. Okay, so it's a bit weird way to tell this, right? This part I feel it's a bit weird, but yeah, that's the answer, right? We have to tell that yes, C has to be equal to P. There's no other way. There's no other possibility. And so when we map it, right, BC has to be equal to PR. And yes, we also mentioned that by AAS congruency, to satisfy AAS congruency. So even that has to be written properly. But technically it's this, that A is already occupied by Q, B is the corresponding side of R, and C has to be the corresponding angle of P. Or we can just tell C is the corresponding angle of P. So on mapping, BC has to be equal to PR. The language can change a bit. Angle C has to be equal to angle P. I'll just keep it because, for most it will be, the language will be difficult to repeat in the exam. So I'm trying to keep it in the most simplest form. But people who can write, you can just tell angle C is the will be corresponding to or will map to angle P. And so BC has to be equal to PR. Okay, the language can change a bit. Of course, that is flexible and your teachers will not mind. But yes, this way of presentation always helps.